3, 2, 1, we're back. So, we had a little bit of a technical issue. Our IT guy wasn't up to the standards. So, now we're back, fortunately. So, what we were talking back on? Okay, so, yes, LGBTQ.
LGBTQ.
What does Q stand for? You remember?
Q?
Yeah.
Queer.
Huh? You do? Oh, bravo. That's good.
Hmm?
It's funny how you remember only that out of all the 5 letters. Okay. So we're discussing the fact that, you know, you're homophobic. You wouldn't want your child to express his feelings.
Not homophobic.
I think that's another thing. And so, you know, in general, you have to sort of completely change your views on this subject. And hopefully, you know, you're lucky you have Jasmine. She'll help you in the process. Let's go back to history, though. Let's go down to why you're like this. What made you become homophobic and, you know, racist, ignorant, and all that, but mainly homophobic right now. What do you think that starts from?
Well, I was homophobic. I'm not anymore.
Yeah, but why?
Probably dead. Like 99% dead. Oh yeah, he used to like make comments all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I would make them too afterwards. You know, repeat what your dad says all the time.
Like a monkey.
Like a parrot.
Yeah.
Monkey don't speak.
No, there's a parrot.
Boom!
Costa just dropped a hypothetical microphone. This is where we are. So you have these views and you have this opinion, or you had this opinion eradicated in you from your father.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a long time.
And when did this change? Like 15, how much? 22 minutes ago?
No, it changed when probably in Italy, at university.
Why?
Because I started having, you know. No, in Italy it's much more open there. Gay and lesbian situation.
Why is it a situation?
No, it's not a situation, but it's like they were much more open-minded and they were much more free to express their feelings and everything.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. You're saying Italy, but you know, Italy is big.
Yeah, I'm Rome.
Right. So it's a big city. You're in a big city.
Yeah, in the university, yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure if you were in a village, it wouldn't really differ from...
Oh yeah, they had, I had friends. I was working with friends too.
I had friends.
So it wasn't completely sad life. You did have friends.
No, in university and...
You went to university?
Yeah. No sapienza.
Full of surprises. You went to university and you had friends.
Like 2 ticks out of the box, that's it. Life achievements.
And they were like, they were gay, so,
Your friends
and
were gay?
lesbians, yeah. So, I met them, had a chat with them, and we started off our friendship.
Okay.
Yeah, they were like,
And what happened when you
people.
found out
Funny
that
people.
they were gay? Did they just say, "Look, I need to tell you this, I'm gay"?
no,
Well, you-
first of all, I spotted them because...
You spotted
I
them.
spotted them, yeah. Because after having an experience with that, you could like spot a gay person from miles away.
Okay. So this
Oh shit.
brings another question. How do you spot them, Costa?
Well, how they move, how they speak.
And how do they move and how do they speak? Keep digging yourself. How do they move and how do they speak?
Well, differently. More like if it's a guy, he moves in a female way.
Yeah, show me how, because I think you're wrong. And it's not this like stereotype. But like, how would they move? How would you figure out? So like, that person is gay.
I can like show you.
Yeah, show me.
So
This is the end of Costa.
no.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, it's okay if they move like that. I'm just saying that they move
Sure.
differently.
Yeah, I want to disassociate myself just right now.
Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I can't believe it. And they like move their bodies like more female way, more.
So you're saying all gay men are
No,
feminine?
I'm not saying all of them, but the ones that you can spot easily are like this. They're like super female. Super.
I thought the racism
No,
and
no, I don't.
I thought that was going to be.
I'm not
like, this
saying.
Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
saying that all of them do that because many gay people
Some of
don't
them.
even. Some of them, yeah.
Same as you said for the Egyptians. Not all of them are ignorant.
No,
Some of them.
no, I didn't say all of the Egyptians are ignorant.
No, let's not go off topic. Let's go back to this.
And girls, you can see them like move like boys, like very
Like
masculine.
How? Like,
Yeah, like yeah. You know, many of them are like, like
you know that is wrong, right?
I know, but
No, that's not. It's not true. It's just like there's like a small portion that are stereotyped in that, but
no,
the majority you
Yeah.
wouldn't know one or the other.
They're different types. They're tomboys. They're like,
It's different.
yeah, I know, but it's like you can. I can spot them. I can.
They have like a special
No.
radius.
I can see if a guy is like very female movement has
Mannerisms?
Yeah.
mannerisms.
Is that the word? you're
That's a
looking
word. Yeah.
And the good thing is,
for? Okay.
at every episode, he learns at least 3-4 new
banana.
Banana.
Yeah, it was the last episode. It's all gone bananas now.
Yeah. So, before you dig yourself deeper, Jasmine, please weigh in on this.
I mean, I'm left speechless after that. That stereotypical impression was just. I have nothing to say.
Look, you can see if a guy is gay, right?
No,
Not always, no.
not always.
Not always, but most of the times, yes. Come on, everybody can do that. Everybody can.
Do that.
No, can see the
I know what
difference.
you mean in a way,
Mm.
but it depends on the person if they want to be like quite flamboyant in the way that they act
Mhm.
and purposely show that they're gay
Yeah,
to make a statement,
yeah.
then yeah. But not every gay person acts.
No, I didn't say everybody. I did some. In fact, I specifically said some of them.
Yeah, but that's not
Yeah, but-
that's not the point that we want to make. It's not like, ooh, you know, how good. It's not like, you know,
Yeah,
that's not the point.
I know.
So the question was, how did you know that these people were gay?
Yeah.
Because as I said, they moved in a different, not in a different way, but more feminine way.
Yeah, but those that don't.
I'm talking about my friends that I met
Yeah.
at university. Friends.
Yeah, but for those that don't move in a flamboyant way, you wouldn't know.
No, you wouldn't know. No,
Exactly. That's
no, but you could see. You could like.
When you get to know the person,
Yeah, when you talk to him and when you speak to him and have a conversation and everything, right away you understand.
Okay, how?
From the conversation he has,
Right.
From his voice.
from, most of the time it's from the voice.
I was being... Okay, it doesn't matter.
99% of the time is from his voice.
No.
Yes, not because it's like feminine like this.
Like
it's
what?
not feminine. No, it's because how they speak, how they move. It's all like
The whole package.
the whole package you can understand.
Okay, so say you can figure out who is gay because you've got the sixth sense
Yeah.
of gayness. Lesbian, because they do the opposite. They act like boys. That's your thought, right?
Most of the time, yeah, but they're more difficult
To spot.
to spot.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Oh,
well,
we're on
tomboys.
safari. And over here, we see a lesbian in her natural habitat, speaking. with
Cleverly
another-
camouflaged amongst the other females.
You're also lesbians. You can tell this by the way that they act like men.
Yeah.
No!
It's a rhetoric example. I'm trying to prove the
I
opposite.
know. But after my experience with Dad, with not that way, not that way,
Need to shut down.
like spotting them on the street and
I don't have the same memories.
I know because you tried to stay away from Dad all the time.
Yeah, but it's not like let's spot the gay. It's,
It was.
what fucking games are these? Like. Okay, so say you can figure out even a lesbian.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you figure out bisexuals?
Well,
Don't tell me you have a theory on
Yeah,
that as
it
well.
gets complicated.
it does get more complicated.
Okay.
Because you need to have, it's not only like visual, you don't visualize this, you can like see if he likes or she likes boys or girls or vice versa.
Well, that's the definition.
Yeah. But you need to have a conversation with the person to understand.
Hey, I can't figure out what you are. Let's sit down and have a conversation so I can figure it out.
No.
The only way
It's
that
your
I can
sexual preference.
is it both?
You hear what he has to say. You like. You throw out like a question.
Look at that.
Yeah. Like, look at that chick. She's sexy, yeah? Something like that. And he will like
But
say,
you wouldn't be saying that.
Yeah.
well,
Because what chick is sexy apart
It's a hypothetical environment
Yeah.
type example.
yeah, like before you would have said that.
Yeah.
before I would say that.
But now you wouldn't.
No.
Just clarifying.
So, depends on what he responds.
If he says yes, she is sexy.
Okay. Then after that, I will slowly change the question.
Oh,
Going
slowly.
to, what about that guy?
Hey,
Ah.
what do you mean it's so like, hey, that guy is hot? And it's like, what the fuck?
In
are
the
these
conversation, yeah. Well, it's like you're talking about because
Yeah, but-
usually the bisexual people are much more.
questions? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Write this down.
They're much more sexually active. They are
Oh god.
more
Because they get
You
twice
can do
as.
anything.
This is a theory. You understand? It's like because I can have sex with both sexes, it means I do it more
I
than
get double
anybody.
the action.
I get it like here and like here and like here and like I can't stop. It's like wherever I turn, it's like man, human.
Ooh.
No?
Sex drive is different to like who you're attracted to.
Hmm.
There could be a gay man who is more horny than a bisexual man.
Yeah, but as I said, in
Let's
the
just-
context of my questions that I'm doing to that specific person, I can figure out if he likes both or not.
No.
Yes, I can.
Because if you ask me, oh, is that girl hot? I will say yeah, but I'm not a lesbian.
No.
But if she's hot, I'm going to say she's hot.
You don't say if it's hot. You'll say
Well, that's
If
the
she's
example you gave.
no. If she's like sexy or is she doable or something like
Yeah,
that.
I would still say
I'll
yes to both.
That could mean that you are bisexual.
But I'm not.
It could mean.
Yeah,
Could.
but I'm not.
Okay.
But your children, through the molecular genes,
They could be.
So I'm
So you're saying when you see a good-looking guy, you don't recognize that he's
Look.
good-looking?
gay people, for example.
like if you see like
Most of the
somebody,
gay
let's say
people
like,
now.
give me a sexy guy,
I mean, that's so many.
beyond Costa.
Excuse me.
Hey, fuck.
Malaka.
They're doing the offer, Jason Momoa.
Oh no!
No,
Who's the other guy? Oh yeah, he's
Yeah.
Jason. What's
See,
his
like,
second name?
Momoa.
Momoa.
Mama.
So if we were in a conversation and I
Yeah.
thought like, hey, I think I'm gonna figure out if Costa is bisexual or not, because I don't have any other topic to discuss. That's my concern. Because this is, so I said like, hey, do you find that girl sexy? And he's like, yeah, or hypothetically.
He would say no.
No, but yeah. And I was like, oh, there's Jason Momoa. Do you think he's sexy?
Yeah.
What would you say?
I think he's a handsome guy. Yeah.
Oh my god, are you gay?
Yeah. Are you bisexual?
Are you bisexual?
I said he's a handsome guy. I didn't say I'm
A what
I would
guy?
like handsome.
A handsome. What's a handsome?
I didn't say handsome.
You so said
Handsome.
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 I said
Do you want to eat
handsome.
him like a leg of lamb?
Just say inhabited.
Inhabited.
Oh, okay.
Habada.
Everybody called that.
So, again, we're coming down to zero. There's no
No.
proof. There's nothing that you're saying that makes sense.
No,
Um,
it does make sense because you won't say like he's sexy or something like that. You'll like bring it to more sexual part, more dirty part. You'll
You would take it to the more dirty part.
yeah.
Okay, let's
The question will be
in a real scenario.
Yeah.
If we weren't brothers, okay,
yeah.
and we were just friends, and you took me out for a beer, and you started asking me questions like that, I would probably fuck you up. It's like, what kind of questions
But
are you
Raj used to
asking?
be his friend in
No,
the
but just
first
say,
place.
out of courtesy, pity, you know. We'd go out, it's like, do you find that sexy? Do you find him sexy? Like, what the fuck are these questions?
No, I
Let's
wouldn't.
talk about.
I wouldn't ask you because you don't
Because
demonstrate
you can tell
me.
you're not gay.
Yeah, I can see that you're not gay, or I can see
Why?
that
How?
I wear 2 earrings.
it doesn't matter if you wear earrings. It's like how you speak, how you move.
How do I move?
Okay,
Like
very
a
slowly.
non-gay person.
Okay, we've got 3 minutes.
Okay, shit. Yeah.
Sorry.
So I would like directly understand if you are gay or not.
Okay, you wouldn't.
You know, look, what
Oh my
the gay
gosh.
people, like men gay people, right?
Gay
Okay,
people.
they especially the ones now, they're in this era, they are super fit. They are like vegan, vegetarian.
Why?
they
Just
fit
stop
and
it.
vegan.
Stop talking.
They are super healthy. They try. They dress up really nicely. They dress up like really like.
Because gay.
This is so stereotypical.
Yeah, no, but it's
So what? There's no fat gay people.
no. Like in the 60s, gays were like.
Oh, and in the 80s they all had moustaches.
Yeah.
No, not all of them.
Jesus.
Oh my god, you have issues with stereotypes.
No.
That's true. I was thinking about
You
that.
stereotype everything.
Yeah, it's true.
Everything.
I don't.
You do.
You put everything into a stereotype and then you can box it and like, okay, I understand that.
Oh man, of course you
Oh
box
god,
everything
so
up.
men stereotype. That was a stereotype. Oh, it gets from worse to worse.
So let's close this argument because I think we're going to have to extend it at some point. I mean, there's a bottomless pit of information at the beginning
And stereotypes.
and stereotypes. What do you think about pronouns?
What?
Pronouns. Now, there are
Pronounce something or
pronouns, not pronounce.
how you say it again?
Pronouns. Nouns. Pronouns.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Okay. So, in the community, there's a problem in terms of gender, in terms of identification, where basically people of this community do not like to be defined by terms like stereotypical terms like he, she, or it, or something like that. That's considered like highly offensive. So they change they want to be either one called by, if I'm a man, I want to be called a she or a girl. You'll have to, you should address everything to me as if I was a girl. And the other side is, the other part is, that, I don't want to be, if I'm like transgender, or I'm not sure, I'm gender neutral, or I'm not defined, or whatever, you shouldn't refer to me as he or she, but rather as they, for example.
They.
Yeah.
Them or they.
Them.
Yeah, no, they, yeah.
Yeah, they get like picky on how you talk to them. Right? Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, I was referring to the pronouns, but getting picky is another way of putting it.
It's easier way, right? Pronounce is like difficult word.
That's what it is.
Being
Basically,
picky on like how
having issues on pronouns is just being picky on what you want to be called.
like she or her like that.
Yeah. So what do you think? Because there are two thoughts before you say anything stupid. There are two thoughts. There are people that say like, you know what? For me, you're biologically a man or a girl or a woman, and so I won't call you by what you want to be called, because for me, the way that I've been brought up, the way that I know, is that biologically you're a girl or a boy, and as such, I will continue to call you by that. That's what you feel is a different matter.
Yeah.
And how you want to be called is your problem. So there's that thought, and then there's the other thought saying like, well, if I feel like that and I want to be called like that, and it doesn't hurt you, it doesn't affect you, or your reality, your freedom, you should, because it's respectful. It's a sign of respect.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Well, what I would do is I haven't said it yet. So
You don't need
if I see a guy, I will call him, as a guy. I will like pronounce it. If I see a girl, as a girl, normally. If I see like a gay tomboy, or
Or a tomboy.
a lesbian tomboy,
Okay.
I will respect.
Point finger.
Now I will call him because, I will call as a him. I was
Even if she
So-
doesn't request it, or
no, even if she's acting as a boy, I
okay.
think she wants to be as a boy. I have a friend of mine that's like that, and if it's like transgender,
Okay.
as a she.
Why?
Because she feels like that. So I will.
Transgender doesn't necessarily mean that you're a woman.
Well, if most of the time it's a woman. Woman.
Transgender is shifting into another
Yeah.
sex.
Yeah. You're right.
It's not
Yeah.
defined.
Yeah. Okay. If it's like a woman, if it's a man dressed like a woman, I will treat her as a woman.
Okay.
I will call her as a woman. If it's a man, it's
Okay,
a
if
woman
it's a
dressed as a
man-
man. I will treat her as a man.
But why does it have to be a man dressed as a woman or a woman dressed as a man? Why can't it be a man dressed as a man who doesn't want to be identified as a man?
You lost
Wow.
Why is that
What?
confusing?
me. Repeat again.
Why can't it be a man dressed as a man
Yeah.
who wants to be identified as they or them? Why does it have to be a man?
I don't know. I don't know.
No, God, it wasn't a question.
I don't know why they want to be called that. I'm not him.
I thought it was a
No, the
question.
examples you were giving
Yeah.
was if it's a man dressed as a woman, I will call her a she. If it's a woman dressed as a man, I'll call her a he. I'm confusing myself now. But the point is,
Yeah.
why can't a man dress as a man,
Yeah.
let's say by society standards,
Yeah.
but not want to be referred to as a man? Then he doesn't feel like a man. But he doesn't feel like a woman either.
But if he dresses like a woman,
No, if he doesn't.
No, he dresses gender neutral.
okay, how the fuck am I supposed to know? Like, if
But
you
if you're a
how do you want to be called? I'll ask him.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's good. Like, I don't have
We're getting
problems.
somewhere. But if you're working with someone,
It's love.
As an argument, like, hey, what do you want to be called?
you?
Before we say anything, tell me what you want to be called so we get this the fuck out of the conversation.
You, she, he, beat.
They.
They, beat. Beat.
Okay. So, I think with that, I mean, we could extend so much into this, so much more, and undoubtedly we will touch this again. But I think for now we've had enough information. Like we've had an overload of stereotypes, racism.
Just to say that I respect everybody.
Okay.
I used to not respect them at all,
Okay.
but I have changed from
Ignorant
ignorant
and not
to
as ignorant.
You were following me.
yeah.
Yeah. What she's saying? No. Okay. Well, that's a good. I think that's a good step. As I said, I think maybe deep down, it's not that that's the way you feel.
Yeah.
It's just, again, ignorance and lack of vocabulary. And you have to shift yourself eventually from this
I don't want to share.
stereotypical view of things.
Well, that's your point of view.
That's my suggestion.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you very much. What, do you want to discuss something?
No.
Huh.
Friends.
He wants to say goodbye because last time he didn't have time.
Yeah. You shut up.
So, thank you, Jasmine, for joining this.
Thank you for having me.
I think it was an experience that you weren't expecting.
Yeah, well, kind of was expecting it.
And Coco, till next time.
Thank
What do you
you.
think? What do you want to discuss next time?
I don't know.
Okay,
I was like
let's
thinking
keep
about-
it there because you might say something inappropriate. Okay, Ale, good night, everybody.
Hi, good night.
Bye.
Bye. Hi guys, this is Costa from the Social Gist. If you enjoyed the video, remember to share, subscribe and support us.